Vitale style. Today I'm recreating this look for you, which is very similar to the look I wore in my last clothing haul video, which I know so many of you requested to see, so I decided to recreate it for you and make it completely drugstore. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm absolutely in love with this lip color. It is like the lipstick for fall. It's that same one I spoke about, which I will show you in the tutorial. So I think that's it. The look just really emphasizes on the lips, a really strong, bold wing liner, and just like a soft maroon-like color on the lids. So that's everything. I hope that you enjoy it, and if you do, let me know down below. Also, let me know what else you want to see next, and I will see you next time. But for now, let's go in with the tutorial. I'm going to start off with a primer for my eyelids. I'm actually going to use this. This is the Milani Shadow Eyes in Almond Cream. It's kind of like a matte, I always say this is kind of like in between MAC Paint Pot and Ochre, Soft Ochre and Painterly. Something in between, closer to Painterly, I believe. Then I'm just going to buff this out using a synthetic brush. I'm going to go in with this little palette. This is just a little quad from Maybelline, and the color is Nude Romance. But it's got like this burgundy-ish color right here that I really love. But for now, I'm just going to use a fluffy brush and this cream color. I'm just going to apply a thin layer of that all over the eye just to set that cream shadow eyes. Using that same fluffy brush and the same quad, I'm going to go in with this color right here. It's kind of like a soft brown color. And I'm going to pop that into the crease just as a transitional color. I'm going to switch to this little quad. It's also by Maybelline, and the color is Copper Chic. I'm going to use this brush, which is the Eye Shading E55 brush. I'm going to go in with this color right here at the very corner. I don't know the name of it, but I'm just going to take that, and I'm just going to sort of pack this on the outer corner. I don't know if you can see. Let me zoom in a little bit more, maybe. I think this is as close as it'll let me go. And then I'm just going to sort of pack this like so, and then we'll blend it out in just a minute. Looks messy, but then you go back in with that fluffy brush, and it's okay if you bring that a little bit onto the actual lid, because I don't want that to be super intense and dark. I'm going to take that same flat shadow brush, and I'm going to take these two colors right here from that same Copper Chic palette, and I am just quad, and I'm just going to go tap into this one and then this one just to mix the two together, and then I just like to kind of pat them on the back of my hand and then just push this into the very, very center of the lid. Okay, and now what I want you to do, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pick up this brush, which is the Sephora Crease Shadow Brush, and I'm going to go back to that Nude Romance little quad. I'm going to go in with that very outer corner that I first mentioned, and this is a bit more of a precise brush. I don't know if you can really see that. It's a bit more tapered. So I'm going to just take that dark plummy brown color, and I'm going to focus this on the very outer corner, and then kind of just bring it in a little bit just to intensify and to kind of cut that crease a little tiny bit, not much. I'm going to clean it all up in just a minute, but for now I want to work on my wing. I am going to do a bit of a, there it is, a bit of a dramatic wing, because I want this look to really be about the lips and this really dramatic wing and a smoked out lower lash line. So I'm going to use this one. This is the Essence Gel Liner. I did mix it up a little bit because it was very dry, and now it's perfectly moussey. I'm actually going to use this brush. This is actually an Anastasia No. 7 brush for your eyebrows, but I'm going to use this for, my eyeliner. So just do it however you like to do your cream liner. I'm going to link below my video that I did on how I apply my wing liner, because I kind of showed you one eye with liquid liner, like a pen, and one with a cream. So, but basically I just do the same thing. I always start by making my shape, like so, and then bringing it in. If this isn't black enough, what I'll do is I'll go over it with a different liner, but we'll see. Okay, I did end up going in with this brush. This is the Sigma Line Perfecting E68 brush, because the other one was too small and it was taking way too long. So now that the eyeliner's done, you can go back with that dark color, this one right over here, and that's like more tapered brush, and then you can kind of just connect the outer wing to that corner, if that makes any sense. I always love doing that because I feel like it makes the look a little bit more intense, but it also kind of connects the corner to the wing, and I love that. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to back up now, and then I'm going to do the rest of the face. For primer, I'm going to use this one again. This is the Revitalift Moisture Blur. I really liked the way that foundation looked over this, so that's what I'm going to use today, because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I'm going to just blend this in with this brush. This is by It Cosmetics. It doesn't really have a name. I think it came with a powder. While that sinks into the skin for a second, I'm just going to set my eyebrows, because I always do my eyebrows before starting my tutorials, because they take forever and most people don't need to fill their eyebrows in like I do. But I do have a video on how I do it, so I will link that below as well. But I had forgotten to set them. Okay, I'm going to go in with this foundation, which is the Infallible Per Matte 24-Hour Foundation. This is so good. It lasts all day. It's such a good foundation. I really like it. And the color I'm using is 106 Sun Beige. Let me shake this around for a second. That's good. Pop a little bit of that on. Remember, oh, okay, that might be a little bit much. Maybe not, because I do really small little dots. I don't do very big dots at all. This might look like a lot, but it really isn't. I'm going to start blending this out with my Real Techniques buffing brush. Once I have the foundation kind of buffed in, I'm just going to go over with my beauty blender and just pat it in place. For concealer, I'm going to go in with this really quickly. This is just my Maybelline Fit Me in Medium, just to kind of work as my corrector. I'm going to blend that in with this little brush. This is just an e.l.f. concealer brush. It blends it in so easily, because I'm going to go just a little bit heavy with my Maybelline Fit Me in Sand, because I'm also going to do just a little tiny bit of cream contouring, which is not really cream contour. I'm just going to take my Fit Me stick in Maybelline Fit Me foundation stick in the color Toffee Hey-oh! In the color Toffee Caramel. Oh! And I'm just going to use this right there. This does not give you a harsh contour at all. Not this color anyway, but that's what I want. I want just a slight shadow. And then I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me in the color Sand. Not light. Big difference. And I'm just going to apply this, where in the world? Under the eye area. Because I do need just a little bit of definition to the face. And then I just take that a little on the chin, tip of the nose, and the forehead, like so. And now, with my beauty blender, I'm going to blend. Oh yeah, never looked better in my whole life. I'm going to start with the contour first, with the round side. This blends in easy, easy, easy. See? It just kind of gives you a nice shadow, but nothing too harsh. And then with the same round side, I'm gonna do the chin. Now, you're probably thinking, well, you just had the bronzer on here, the dark color, why are you using that? Because I feel like it just helps keep things blended better. That's all. Then I'm gonna just flip it and go under the eyes to set everything else. I'm actually going to use this powder today to set the face. This is the Physicians Formula Nude Wear Powder in medium. I'm going to take these two lighter colors up top, mix them together to set the under eyes. Can I just, there you go. It's nice powder. And then I'm just going to swirl everything together with a bigger brush and set the rest of the face. For bronzer, I'm going to use this one. This is the Physicians Formula Happy Booster Bronzer. Yeah, I don't know why I'm using a couple of Physicians Formula products in a row, but that darker color right there. And warm up the face. For blush, I'm going to go in with this one. This is by NYX, and this is the color Desert Rose. Matte, no, maybe a bit satin. Now, you're going to have to tap that off the back of your hand because it is very pigmented. And I don't want to look like a clown. So just tap it on the back of your hand before applying it on the cheeks. For highlighter, I'm actually going to use this. This is actually a blush. It's by Covergirl, and it is the Color 570 Natural Glow. It will never show up on me so as a blush, but it does work really nicely as a highlighter. So I'm going to just apply that. You see it? Apply a couple coats of that. A couple layers. So pretty. You can, I don't know if you can really get the effect on camera, but it's super, super pretty in real life. I'm going to set the face with my NYX Dewy Finish Long Lasting Spray. That was way too close. Fan that. Where's my little fanner? Oh, I lost it. I'll just use my little bag. Now, while that kind of sits, I'm going to bake right here a little bit because this is a bit more of a dramatic look, so I wanted my cheekbones to stand out a little. I'm going to just use the Airspun translucent powder with one of these little triangles, which I know we've seen for years and years. I'm going to pop that right under there. Let that set while you finish everything else. The first thing I'm going to work on is my brow bone. Now, I haven't highlighted it yet, but I'm going to go to the original palette, which is the Nude Romance, and that light color that we used all over the lid. And I'm just going to use that to highlight under the brow bone a little bit. I don't like to highlight too much because it can make it look like you have gotten punched in the face, and that's just never a good look. That's all. And then I'm going to just use this liner. This is by Rimmel. It is the Exaggerate Waterproof Eyeliner in the color 211 Sable. It's a really beautiful brown color, and I'm going to just use that under, sort of in my waterline and under the lash line. I'm going to work with one eye at a time, like so. Kind of draw it on. Taking this brush, which is a short shader from Sigma, and I'm just going to, let me grab a little puff because I don't like touching my face. And I'm just going to blend that out. Then I'm going to go in with this color right here. I'm going to mix together this one and this one from the Copper Chic. And that's what I'm going to pop over top of that liner. Now I'm just going to curl my lashes. I'm going to just pop on one coat of mascara. You don't have to use falsies if you don't want to. You can absolutely go in and build on that mascara, but I'm just going to put a coat of the super thick lash from Covergirl. It's not my favorite, doesn't do a whole lot for my lashes, but I'm just going to use one coat just to kind of blend my falsies and my real lashes together. For my falsies, I'm going to use the Eyelure London Trio collection, I don't know, and I'm going to use the very bottom ones. They don't have a name. I've already worn them once, but like I said, they don't have a name on them in terms of which style, I guess, is the top one, middle one, and the last one. So any false lashes of your choice will do. And I'm just using my Revlon Precision Lash Glue, which I cannot get open to save my own life. This is this guy right over here. There we go. Let's get these babies back on their tweezers. Make sure you always measure your lashes before you put them on, because it makes the biggest difference when they are cut to fit rather than just trying to put them on whatever which way, because then they don't fit and then it's a mess and then you're crying and then you're frustrated and you rip your eyelashes off and your eyelashes come out with them and it's just a mess. Been there, done that. And now I'm just going to put some, I guess I can just use the same mascara. What do I have here? Just going to use this telescopic one to coat my lower lashes. Okay, while that sort of still bakes and does its thing, I'm going to work on the lips. Now, you can use any lip color you want. I'm going to use what I've been using, which has been my favorite, and it is the ColourPop Ultra Matte lipstick, liquid lipstick in the color Tulle. Now, I've worn this in the video where I showed you my last haul. Everybody wanted to see a look on it, particularly because of this lipstick, so I'm going to share it with you. I didn't wear a lip liner with it, although a lot of people thought I did, but I didn't. What I do is I take this, I pop some of that color on the back of my hand, like so, okay? I then take a lip brush. This is just from Sigma. You can use any lip brush you want. And I use this as my lip liner. And what I do is I do two coats of it, like two layers of it, so that it makes the line darker. And then I fill in with the doe foot applicator. But you got to be really careful because it can be kind of messy. So you just need to take your time when you are doing this. And this is the finished look. So I hope that you liked it. I hope that you love these drugstore tutorials. If you want more, please let me know down below if you want to see a specific color, maybe an olive green, a blue, whatever. I would love to be able to deliver those for you and make them all drugstore. So if you liked it, just let me know down below. Give this video a thumbs up, and that's it. I'll see you next time. Bye.